A major political realignment is underway within Nigeria's opposition as Enugu State Governor Peter Mbah has officially defected to the ruling All Progressives Congress, also known as the APC. This move, seen as both strategic and symbolic, underscores growing fractures within the People's Democratic Party and signals a shifting tide ahead of 2027 elections. Now, this move could significantly alter Nigeria's political calculus in the months to come. Well, before I bring in my guests, let's take a listen to what the governor did say.
Walk side by side, united by shared purpose. Together we build relationships that will always matter to me personally and to this state. Yet, leadership sometimes demands difficult, even painful decisions in the service of higher principles and goals. And there comes always a time when everyone must make a bold choice to determine their destiny. Today, after a long reflection, we have made the decision to leave the People's Democratic Party and join the All Progressives.
And of course, joining me right now is Amah Abraham, is the chairman of Abia State PDP, also known as the People's Democratic Party. Thank you for your time, sir. It's a pleasure having you. Well, another key member or figure within the People's Democratic Party lost to the ruling All Progressives Congress. As a member of the PDP, how does this hit you?
Well, it has always been like that right from 1999. Our democracy has a major problem. And the problem is that generally politicians in high office, they believe to a very large extent that the institutions have a role. I mean the government and the federal institutions, that they play the role of determining who becomes what to a very large extent, much as 60%. And they believe that maybe another 30% is played by the money, what money can do. And then they have, unfortunately, allocated only 10% to the people. Whereas democracy is supposed to be 100% about the people, but in Nigeria, most stakeholders in politics, governors, senators, and other political office holders, they believe that to win an election, that you need federal institutions like INEC. They believe that you need the police, you will need the army to win an election. And because of that, out of fear, many of them abandon their political party to try to identify with that political party which control the institution, which will determine, give them 50-60% winning of the election, and then they can add whatever resources they have, and to a very large extent, with or without the people, they believe that they will go a very long way.
All right.
And this is basically the reason why you see the current unfortunate development in our country, where a sitting governor does not, he will come out on television, on air, on radio, and tell the people that it was a very difficult decision. The fundamental question to ask here is, why was it a very difficult decision to make? If you look at it, you'll find out that it was a difficult decision because it was not a decision that aligned with the best interest of the people.
Now, talking about the people, please, if you may, talking about the people, I mean, going by the number of defections that we have seen within the People's Democratic Party as it's 2023 thereabout, I mean, the PDP had about, 12 governors, but the number has shrunk to, say, maybe 8, and some are even saying it might still shrink further. And this brings to the question, what exactly is going on within your party, the People's Democratic Party? Many of the reasons those defecting are saying is, oh, because of internal party wranglings, they want to bring their state closer to the center. But I want to focus on that aspect of internal party wranglings. Is the PDP as of now, can you confidently say that your party is in cohesion, is properly put together?
Well, when we want to talk about whether PDP is together, you cannot do that in abeyance. You must take into consideration other political parties. I don't think that the APC or the ADC or even the Labour Party is more together than PDP. PDP have some fundamental problem, and they have been able to manage this problem for over 24 years now. Remember that the PDP remains the only surviving party from 1999 till date. The APPs are no longer there. The Alliance of Democracy are no longer there because they were not able to put their acts together. PDP have crossed the Red Sea, has crossed the Jordan, and has also crossed the political Jericho. And for us, even the current Gaza crisis of the PDP is a matter of time. We are also hopeful of overcoming it. So the PDP is on the airwave, and because we are the most active opposition political party, the other ones are not there. So their crises are like something which is happening outside the cameras. So that is why you see what we see. But as I said, the fundamental thing, even when PDP was in power, you see a lot of politicians who cannot stay with an opposition party. So they try, because some of them because of business interests, some of them because of some primordial mundane interest too. They do their best at all times to make sure that they switch out away from the opposition to identify themselves from the party in government. It has been the tradition in Nigeria for a very long time.
Okay, because I'm also before we wrap up this conversation, because as some would say, maybe just like you've given timelines of some party that seem to have faded away, some might even say that maybe this might be the final days of the People's Democratic Party. But I'm also going to put this to you, sir. Are you also going to defect?
No, listen, it's not about defecting. Those who know me very well, I joined politics as a young person. I was less than 30 when I won my House of Assembly election. I have character, I have integrity, and it's not about money. Now, let me tell you, the worst that can happen to PDP is that PDP may not be able to future a very strong presidential candidate. It's unfortunate this is coming from me, but that is the worst that can happen for PDP. But as for PDP surviving beyond 2027, after 2027, PDP is still going to be one of the strongest opposition party in Nigeria. The worst thing that will happen with all these defections you are saying is that we may not be able, as a political party, to put our acts together to present a formidable opposition against President Tinubu's administration. That is most likely going to happen. But beyond that, PDP is still one of the states, one of the political parties in Nigeria, which is still going to secure the largest number of seats, probably after APC, in the National Assembly, and which will control more states, probably after APC. No party in Nigeria today will do better than PDP.
All right. Thank you so much.
Except probably APC.
Thank you so much for your time. Amah Abraham is the chairman of Abia State People's Democratic Party. Once again, it's been a pleasure having this conversation with you, sir.